The people clocking you aren't just looking, they're trying to understand you. So today we're going to tap in on who's low key been clocking you and why. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading, so there are no piles. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So who's low key been clocking you and why? Who's low key been clocking you and why? Who's low key been clocking you and why? It could be somebody from your past, someone who may have misunderstood you. Some of you could be like co-workers, people that you're keeping at arm's length. Who's low-key been clocking you? What do we have? Yeah, somebody who misjudged you with the judgment card here. They misjudged you. This is somebody who may have formed an opinion of you based on false information or based on their own projection with the judgment card, okay? They may have looked at you and placed a label on you based on what they've heard about you, based on rumors and gossip, okay? And I feel like this person may have been clocking you for a minute, and like their perception and their opinion of you have changed tremendously since then. Okay, so who's been clocking you? Wow, we have the King of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who is in a leadership position. This could be somebody who is grounded financially, or they may have a lot of responsibilities. This could be a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman as well, operating her masculine energy. Who's been low-key clocking you and why? We have the Eight of Wands. This could be somebody who travels a lot, or somebody who is quick to make decisions, somebody who's quick to take action, somebody who is not really that subtle in their communication or in their action, or they may have had a strong reaction to you with the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is somebody who may have like said something to you that was kind of like offensive. They weren't thinking right when they said it, or they just said it at like, this could be somebody who could be impulsive as well with the Eight of Wands. So who's low-key been clocking you? We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. So with the Magician, I'm getting like this could be somebody who could be very manipulative with their words. With the Magician, even though it's upright, I'm getting like this is somebody who likes to alter, not reality in a sense, but they like to gaslight. They like to kind of like bend people's will, if you must. Like with the Magician, who's low-key been clocking you? Ooh, we have the Six of Wands. This could be somebody who could be very popular or have some sort of recognition. This could be like, oh, somebody who could be like, you know, that cool kid energy in high school, or the popular girl, the popular guy. There's someone like that, or someone who is well known in the community or something like that. And this person has some sort of reach, but their reach is not authentic. People only take to them because of their title, their money. So people don't really like this person like that. It's more like they respect them because of their money, because of their status, because of their family, but it's not because of who they are as a person. And I feel like for you, it's the other way around. You may not have a lot of money, you may not come from a wealthy family, but you are highly respected. And that is something that this person does not have, and naturally is respect. People like, they respect this person, yes they do, but it's not like organic. It's more like, oh, I respect them because they have this title. Oh, I respect them because their father is this, like this person or whatever. But their personality per se, they're not loved or respected for that. Okay. Their core characteristics are not really, it's not really something that people take to. Okay. Who's low-key been clocking you? Who's low-key? Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody who could be emotionally immature with the Page of Cups. It's like all about me. Look at me. Six of Wands, like pay attention to me. Okay, this could be somebody who's same sex. So if you're a woman, it's another woman. If you're a man, it's another man. Okay, this is somebody who may have always seen you as, I heard, quirky, different. Okay, so who's been low key clocking you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Who's low key been clocking you? Yeah, somebody who may have rejected you or feel rejected by you. Okay, but you guys are not in alignment with this person. Okay, you guys are not like close. You're not buddy, chummy with this person. You're not, none of that. Okay, with the Three of Swords, you're just not vibing with this person, and they know that. But this is somebody who could not stop watching you, like they're obsessively watching you. So who's low-key been clocking you? We have the Strength card. Yeah, this person does have some sort of influence, but I feel like with the Strength card, this person could be envious of your individuality, the fact that you are someone who is sovereign. Okay, you're not a follower, you are a leader. And also the fact that your energy shifts the room when you walk in, your presence is felt. Okay, you're not somebody who could just like walk into a space and go hide in a corner. You can't do that. People notice you, people remember you as well. Okay, you leave a strong impression on others, while this person could be more on the performative side where they have to be loud, they have to beat their chest, like not literally, but they have to, like like maybe this is somebody who has grandiose tendencies, right? So they think that they're the best person in the world, like they do the best job, they're the best at this, at that, while you on the other end, you let your skill, your competence speak for you. You don't have to do much, you don't have to say much. Okay, so who's low-key been clocking you? What do we have? Ooh, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, this person has been invested in you. The way that they've been looking at you, clocking you, holy, this person is invested like a full-time job. 8-hour shift, Eight of Pentacles. Oh my god, this person did a full-time shift. Okay, they're invested. So who's been low-key clocking you? Who's been low-key clocking you? Yeah, somebody that you're not emotionally invested in. You're emotionally distant from this person. This could have been someone that at one point in time you guys used to be friends. Okay, for some of you it was a friend, a close friend that you have since then no longer spoken to this person, since maybe an incident that happened between the two of you, or maybe they did something or said something that made you realize like the reality of the relationship, like where you guys are at or how they truly felt about you. So let's say for instance they had like a very important event, like a bachelorette party or a birth of a child or something like that, and they didn't invite you, and then you may have thought that you guys were closer than you actually were. But then with the Eight of Cups, it's like showing that no, you and this person was never this close. Like you were never part of their inner circle. They always kept you at arm's length. And some of you kind of knew this person was doing that, but maybe like you were hoping that they would come around or that the relationship would grow into something deeper. But no. Okay. Who's been low key clocking you? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. This could be somebody who could be jealous of your stability, like your own stability, like the stability that you built for yourself out of your own merit. And it wasn't like something, like I said, this person looks like they kind of feel like someone who has inherited their stability, not earned their stability. Like their parents had stability and their parents passed that down. They create stability for them and then now they have stability. But this is not somebody who could stand on their own 2 feet, and you can. That could be something that could be like triggering for this person with the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that you gave more than they gave to you. This connection with you and this person was one-sided. Like you were giving more than they were giving to you. Okay, and I feel like I said, something happened, an event happened, and then now you realize, like, where you actually stood or where this person placed you in their life, and you were never part of their close inner circle. Okay, so who's been low-key clocking you? Who's been low-key clocking you? Oof, wow. Page of Swords. Not only was they low-key clocking you, this person has been gossiping about you. Unfortunately, if you told this person any of your secrets, they told them. They told other people. They gossiped about you. Maybe you knew that. Maybe you kind of like maybe this person slipped and said something that made you think, okay, so you've been talking ish about me. Like you've been telling my business to others. And that's the truth. Yeah, they have. Okay, with the page of swords, this is somebody who's been like running their mouth on you. Okay, maybe you've heard from others that they talk crap about you. But yes, with the page of swords, this is someone who's also clocking you on social media. So who's Loki been clocking you? Yeah, King of Pentacles. This is somebody who comes from stability. I don't feel like they are the King of Pentacles where they build the stability on their own. This could be somebody who, like I said, their family, they have some sort of like, um, wealth. Like this is somebody who may have thought that they were better than you. Yeah, like, and I feel like this person, like I said, they misjudged you, like they placed you in a category and they may have like put you in that box and thinking like because of your circumstances in your past, they may have thought like you were always going to be in that specific box that they put you in, or that you were never going to grow or excel or succeed, that you were always going to be in a position of mediocrity. But you have leveled up in a way where this person cannot take credit for, and that level up who you are today, they don't have access to this person. And now looking back, they kind of feel like they shouldn't have judged you so harshly with a judgment card. But it is what it is. Like, their true colors came out. So who's low-key been clocking you? Somebody who saw you as competition, because the Five of Wands came out. So wanted to come out. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody who may be sneaky or deceptive or was trying to get away with something. Yeah, this is somebody who's sneaky or deceptive, but they try to get away with something with the Seven of Swords. Like, yeah, like I said, they were never really your friend. This is somebody who was shady. Okay, so who's been low-key clocking you? Who's been low-key clocking you? It's Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody who may be burdened by in comparison. Like this is somebody who was always trying to be better than you, or maybe one up you subtly, like with the Ten of Wands, but they could have been like burdened by the reality of you when you guys were around each other. Like they saw a lot of things about you that were like positive, like positive characteristics, but they were more focusing on like maybe your flaws or like mistakes. This is somebody who may have judged you. Like, let's say, for instance, you made relationship mistakes, right? You dated the wrong people, or you stayed too long in relationships that were toxic for you. This person could have been like, running their mouth behind your back with the Page of Swords, saying like, "Oh, if that was me, I would never be in a relationship." Yeah, she's that type of woman that people like men use. They like, yeah, she's like, like they would say like things that are negative about you behind your back, or sometimes they would say it subtly in your face, and they thought like that was okay to do, and that like there wouldn't be any repercussion, like you would always be around. This is somebody who never really invested in the connection with you. Okay, but they were always keeping tabs on you. Okay, so if you think that friend, that fake friend that was running their mouth with the Seven of Swords and Page of Swords is no longer watching you, they are. Even if they are in a different, like let's say if they are in a different life, not cycle per se, but like more on the side where they're in a different not category. Oh my gosh, the word is not coming to me. Anyways, they're in a different cycle. I'm just going to use the word cycle in life. Okay, you guys are on a different timeline. You guys are on the same timeline. This person's still clocking you, even if they are more advanced or more ahead of you, they're still clocking you. Okay, so who's low-key been clocking you? We have the Star. Ooh, this is somebody who like, the Star is you. They're not the Star. This is somebody who could have been like looking at you like you're strange or you're different. They can't, like, yeah, this is somebody who couldn't like put you in a specific category, so they try to box you into one that fits their expectation. Like this is somebody who does not, this is somebody who is very narrow minded, and they're not innovative. This is somebody who's like does think by the book, or Like they act like a goody two shoes, but they're not necessarily goody two shoes. This is somebody who just uses maybe religion or culture to judge other people. So like let's say if you don't do things by the book or by the norm, like oh, if you don't graduate university and then get married and then have children and then buy a house, if you don't go through that order for this person, it's like, oh, you're a failure or something's wrong with you, or like you're behind in life, when in actuality that's not how life works. This is like just like a script. Life does not work like that. Everybody has their own path. Everybody comes here with their own lessons that they have to learn, so it's not going to look the same for everyone, right? But this person does not see it like that. They're very narrow-minded. So who's low-key been clocking you? We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody who um likes to be the center of attention with the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who likes to, they're boastful. This is somebody who could be cocky or arrogant with the Queen of Wands energy. Okay. This is somebody who thinks that they're better. Like I'm telling you, this person thinks they're better than you because they followed the script and you didn't. Your life did not turn out the way that it was supposed to turn out. Like you maybe, like let's say for instance, maybe you had a child out of wedlock and you're not married, so this person's looking down on you because you're a single parent. And it's like, you know that you could get married and still become a single parent. You know that, right? Like you could get divorced and become a single parent, a divorcee, single parent. Like you know that could happen. It's not like, just because you're married does not guarantee anything. And just because you got married doesn't mean you're happy. Like so many people are married and they're not even happy with who they're married to because they just got married just because of like a timeline. They didn't want to stay single too long because they didn't want to look like, oh my God, like something's wrong with me. So let me get married to somebody just real quick. And then you're there with somebody that you're not even happy with, you're not even compatible with. And then now you're stuck because now you want to please society. Like you're not like that with the star. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. Like yes, it's true, I may have had a child out of wedlock, but that doesn't make me less than just because I had a child out of wedlock. And I'm not gonna get married just because you say I have to get married. You know what I mean? Like this is the energy that I feel like you're in. So why they been clocking you, low-key clocking you? Why they been low-key clocking you? Ooh, they're, like I said earlier, they're trying to understand you. They can't figure you out. They can't understand the fact that you did not choose the proper path because they think that there's one path, right? It's just narrow. Everybody follows that path and that's it. They don't understand why you didn't follow the script and you're still successful. That's why they're still clocking you, because you're still, like I said, if you have a child or if you're not married or whatever it is, your situation that is different from theirs, they're trying to understand, why are you successful? What is it about you that made you successful against all odds? They don't understand that. Who's low-key? Why they been low-key clocking you? What do we have? Ooh, Seven of Swords. Oof. Yeah, like this person's wondering like if you did something sneaky or deceptive, like how did you get there? Especially if you are into tarot and spirituality, this person could be like saying, thinking negative things about your spiritual practices with the Seven of Swords. So who's why they low-key been clocking you? Why they low-key been clocking you? Just one card, please, here. Just one. Ooh, I'm telling you, because the wheel turned in your favor. They're trying to understand, what did you do? Why are you successful even if you didn't take the desired path, or the actual, like that's what this person thinks, like the actual path that they took is the only successful path, but you're proving them wrong. You're proving this person that you could do things your own way and still be successful, even if the path looks different. And you maybe this person has, everything looks good on paper. So let's say they're married, they have children, and they have a house. That looks good on paper, but this person may be miserable, maybe unhappy, unfulfilled in their marriage, unfulfilled in their relationship, because they did not do they did not follow their heart's desire. While you did, you followed your heart's desire and you found great success with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you are happy, you are leveling up, things are moving in your favor. Okay, you are in alignment, and this person is not. Now, especially if this person's approaching their 40s, they're like going through um midlife crisis, like starting to go through midlife crisis, because they're like, what the heck, Like collective didn't follow the traditional path, and they look at them, they're still successful, they're still happy. Even if you're not married, even if you're a single parent, even if you did things your own way, you still found success while this person did not, and they're trying to figure out why. So why are they even low key clocking you? Yeah, because they are inspired by you with the Page of Wands. They're inspired by your story. This person could now, like before when they were running their mouth, now they could be saying to people, oh yeah, like this person gone through this, all these obstacles and challenges. And now look at them, like they're successful, they're abundant, they're living life on their own terms. Like this is what this person is like saying. They're inspired by you. That's why they're looking clocking you. But they're curious as well, because the Page of Wands could represent curiosity. Okay. So why they've been clocking you? Oh, because of the choices that you've made. They're trying to understand the choices that you've made that led you to the path that you have today, and how come you're still succeeding. They don't understand, like that's where the disconnect is. They felt like because you didn't take the right path, you shouldn't be successful today. But that's not how life works though. Like who are you to say which path somebody should take? And who are you to say that if they take a different path, they're not going to be successful? Are you God? Like, how the hell are you going to go tell somebody the path that they're taking is wrong? Are you God? Did you put that path in their heart for them to follow? No. So, how are you to say that their path is wrong? Because it doesn't follow the script that you have in your mind. So, um, why they've been clocking you? Why they've been low-key clocking you? Why they've been low-key clocking you? Just one part of spirit. Because of the success that you have, that you are receiving. That's why they've been clocking you. You're building a legacy. You're building a brand for yourself that is totally different from what they expected. This is somebody who got the the script, right? Like go to school, get married, have children, buy a house and stuff like that. That script, right? Like that societal script that tells you you're successful if you do this. They did that, but they're not successful, they're not happy. It's only good on paper. They look good on paper, but internally behind the scene, this is somebody who's unfulfilled, unhappy. um they don't feel like they're doing like life is not as what they expected. It didn't turn out as they expected. But you, on the other hand, you made different choices with the Lovers, and now you have abundance and success, legacy building. Some of you are building something that you actually enjoy, something that is actually becoming worthwhile, that's bringing you fulfillment. You're fulfilled. And not only are you fulfilled, you're financially stable. And there's a lot of abundance coming your way. And this person's wondering why? Like, what the heck? Like, what did I do differently from this person? Why are they getting it? I followed the script and I didn't get this. They're wondering why. That's why they've been clocking, and they're trying to figure out what was your secret with the Seven of Swords. What are you hiding? How did you do this? Okay. So that's all I have for the collective. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.